What's up, family friends? It's your boy Ron Hawk.
Drummer boy D.
And the real dope boy.
And together, man, we make up Unit
40.
Folks.
Sports Talk, and we back again with another hot episode. This is our mid-season finale. But before we jump into things, Drummer Boy D, tell them what they can find on Instagram.
On Instagram, you can type in Unit 44 Podcast. Make sure y'all follow our page. Click on our link tree to check us out.
Dope Boy, tell them where they can hit us on Facebook, man.
Man, go right there on Facebook, type in Unit 44 Sports Talk, like our page, and share it.
And you can also find us on YouTube at the same name, Unit 44 Sports Talk. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Check us out, man. Now, to get into our topics for today, first we want to start off, man, by shouting out Zaila Avant-garde. She's a 14-year-old from New Orleans. She won the Scripps Spelling Bee, the first African American to do so. Congratulations, Zaila. Drummer Boy D.
There's finally somebody that can spell better than me. Man, when I tell you they call out that word, Murray or whatever like that, man, I tried to spell it. It actually is spelled Murraya. I spelled it Merria. There's finally somebody that can spell better than me. So I mean, that was real dope to see. You know, like you said, first black African American to win something like that. You know, 14 years old. You know, she's straight crested. So I'm happy about that.
Yes, sir. Dope Boy.
Congratulations. I'm happy, you know, that, like you said, you got a 14-year-old that will win something like that. So, man, kudos, and continue to do you, continue to spell.
Do what you do.
And again, that was Zaila Avant-garde. She's 14 from New Orleans, Harvey area. She won the Scripps Spelling Bee, the first African American to do so. Again, congratulations. Keep shining. And she's also a basketball star. So y'all keep a lookout for Miss Avant-garde. Avant-garde. I like that. Now, to the hot topic, man. We've got to talk about the NBA Finals. That's the hottest thing going, hottest thing rolling. The Phoenix Suns are up 2-1 on the Milwaukee Bucks with Game 4 tomorrow night, with Milwaukee having a chance to tie it up 2-2, or Phoenix grab a commanding lead 3-1. Dope Boy, you still feeling good about your pick?
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised. I knew that Milwaukee Bucks was going to either get one or two, but I still believe that the Phoenix Suns still going to take it all. And Chris Paul won't just ring it. He's going to get it by any means.
I like that.
So, yeah. I got faith in Phoenix.
Drummer Boy, you feel good about your pick, man?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, CP3, you know, Devin Booker is Kobe in it out there, you know, playing like Kobe, you know. DeAndre Ayton, man, that's the guy that everybody needs to watch. When he has a good game, they gonna win. You know, if he can get 20 and 10, they're definitely gonna win. I mean, Milwaukee's balling out, man. Giannis is gonna do him regardless. You know, if they could just stop the others, or either limit Giannis and make the others try and play better, then you know they definitely gonna win. But if Phoenix pull out a win tomorrow, it's definitely gonna be over. You know, and they go back to Game 5 in Phoenix.
Right.
But it's gonna be a 6-game series. Milwaukee not gonna lose at home. I don't see them losing at home in this series. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gonna be a 6-game series, but
They would have to lose Game 6 at home if you're going to stop there.
who? What? But I mean,
You don't see them losing.
I don't
these
see them
two.
losing these two. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, when it comes down, Chris Paul is gonna play his game and definitely gonna win. So if it goes that far, he's definitely gonna win in Milwaukee for that game.
Right.
But I don't see them losing tomorrow. But Phoenix will win the championship. Just put that out there.
Gotcha. Same. I think all of us kind of predicted it would go 5, maybe 6. So of course Milwaukee had to get one,
Right.
for sure. As far as tomorrow night's game, I think Phoenix are gonna have a shake back game. I think they're gonna shake back. I don't want to get into the whole Scott Foster, Chris Paul thing, but I do feel like that played a factor in this game.
Right.
For those of you that don't know, Scott Foster is an NBA referee, and the last 7 playoff games that he's refereed for Chris Paul has lost all of them. And you know, they did call that game in favor of Milwaukee. Scott Foster and his crew did call that game in Milwaukee's favor. I don't know how many more games he's calling. I'll be honest, if he's calling a few more, he may not. Phoenix may not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's a personal beef there that he has with Chris Paul. I don't know. You guys can look up that story and read
I'll
it.
tell you about the league.
I did a little diving into it a while back, so I ain't sure about the specifics right now, but I know that is a thing. Scott Foster and Chris Paul don't have the best
What's the
relationship.
problem? What's the problem? You say you dig into it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember all the details.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it was. I did that a while back
Okay.
because I've heard of it before, and then somebody brought it up recently, which made me think about it. But yeah, that's so. I think that played a major role in them losing that game because I mean, every tick-tack foul Milwaukee got, Phoenix was getting the same thing, but they wasn't getting the call. Phoenix was getting called for travels. Can you believe the NBA was calling travel? They were getting called for travels that Milwaukee wasn't getting called for. So it was just a lot of inconsistency in the refereeing. But as the coaches always tell us, man, don't leave it up to the refs. Going on the road, you know you're facing team, crowd, and the refs. Unfortunately, you know, the refs are part of that situation. But to the bigger point, I think Phoenix, you know, finish it in. If they can steal tomorrow, I think they finish it in 5. If they don't steal tomorrow, I still think they'll finish it in 6. I don't see it going 7 games. This series won't go 7 games.
You see them winning regardless, though.
Yeah, we all picked them.
Right.
And like I said at the beginning, I think we all did between 5 and 6. I don't think none of us did sweep.
Right. Your MVP, though. Who you see on that?
So far up to this point, if Phoenix wins, Chris Paul.
Okay, yeah.
He would win Finals MVP for
But you know
me.
they always go off of the last game for some reason.
That's true.
I mean, that's that, which I think is crazy, but you know, they always go off the last game, which I believe Chris Paul will have the bigger game regardless. But you know, they always go off the last.
Yeah,
game.
I think whether now if D Book comes back with a 40-point triple double like he did against
Talking about the last game or just throughout the.
I'm saying if he come back with that in that last game, he might take it. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have had a bigger impact on that game. But you know, if he just dropped 40 points, Chris Paul impact is still gonna be bigger.
Everybody knows who has the bigger impact.
Bigger than him. Who's your MVP?
I say Chris, you know, the Vic, you know, the leader. Everybody look up to Chris, you know. So I say Chris.
Cool. So look, I wanted to drop this on you guys. Earlier today, we got some breaking news. The Philadelphia 76ers have open trade talks for Ben Simmons. They have called to some teams about Ben Simmons trade
I'm 2 out of 2.
talks.
I'm right every time.
How do y'all feel about Philly calling people
It's
to
time
trade?
for him. Yeah, I go first. It's time for him to go. He needs to go to the Shanghai Knights.
Oh, he trying to say that, man. They go to the G League.
I don't even know if Shanghai
Hey.
Knights in the G League.
Hey.
I think that's overseas.
He overseas.
Oh.
He got to go to the Shanghai Knights. He got to go redevelop himself. You can shoot all the jumpers and threes and half court shots you want to out there and won't have no repercussion. You can come back and have your rhythm shot. Maybe you get a good, a good team. But if not, it's about time. Philly will definitely make it past whatever round they didn't make it past this time. Definitely. Embiid shoots free throws better than him, so yeah, he's there. They'll definitely make a move.
How do you feel, bro?
Man, I think.
Now wait, I want y'all to think about this. Teams didn't start calling them. They opened
I
the
said that.
This is
Right. They ain't gonna have to really get somebody to feed the team, really, cause they got shooters, they got scorers. They don't really, yeah.
Who do you think that guy is?
Who they could trade Ben Simmons for? I say, be honest, I say De'Aaron Fox. That play for the Kings.
That's interesting.
I disagree.
I say De'Aaron Fox.
What's your-
I would say, I know they can't get him, but I would go for Alex Caruso, Rajon Rondo type. Because you need a facilitator. Every point guard in the league now is a scorer. except your older vet.
Yeah, but they're more bench players, role players.
Well, I said like them, not them themselves, because I'm pretty sure they in contracts they can't get out right now. But look around, you don't have no true point guards in the league now. Everybody's shooting and slashing.
Cause they gonna get a big trade for Ben Simmons. They're not gonna get anybody.
I would say maybe look at a Kyle Lowry. Or if not Kyle, see what's that boy name in San Antonio?
Murray.
Is Murray the light skinned one?
Yeah, with the left fro.
Yeah.
Balls out.
Yeah. I look at getting Murray from San Antonio.
Right.
Those are two.
They should have tried to get Lonzo Ball. That's what they should have tried to do.
Well, and see, I was gonna drop that on y'all next.
I have no problem with that, man.
So here's the other thing. So New Orleans, it has come out of New Orleans today as well that they won't sign any big offer sheets to match any offer sheets that Lonzo get. So basically, Lonzo is a restricted free agent. So what happens when you're a restricted free agent is, just say the Suns came along and offered Lonzo Ball 4 years, $100 million.
Right.
And he signs it. Well, if New Orleans say, hey, we're going to match it, then he goes back to New Orleans.
Right.
So New Orleans has said that they, depending on the price,
They're gonna want to keep.
they're not going to re-sign him. They're not going to match whatever he accepts.
So they pretty much you can go on.
Basically, they're going to let him.
Phillies should try and grab him because they need a true point guard.
Basically, they're going to let him walk if the price too steep.
With the right coach, he's a walking triple double. Period. You know he's gonna rebound. You know he's gonna assist. He gonna get his points whenever he gets his points.
That's the part of this game that got fixed, though. He's not always aggressive
He
enough.
shoot, but he
end.
shoot better than Ben Simmons.
He
will
became
take
a better shooter throughout his whole
Ben
career.
Simmons is scared. Lonzo Ball would jack them threes up. He would jack them shooters up. You know what I'm saying? Them shots up. So
he'll go 0 for 9.
what do y'all see? Because I saw this on the post. What do y'all see about C.J. McCollum on the field? What do y'all, what y'all opinion? I don't like it, but what are y'all opinions about it?
No,
Because they
because
got Steph Curry.
and that's not a need for them.
Right.
They need a
point
bona fide point guard. Don't just go out and stack.
More points.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
you need somebody that's gonna control.
And Lonzo got a good defense too.
Lonzo is a good defender. So I mean, we may lose Lonzo in New Orleans, which is basically what I was trying to bring. We'll go and bring up next.
You think Ben Simmons will do good in New Orleans?
Now, see, here's another thing. So if they could work out a sign and trade. So basically, what a sign and trade does is New Orleans. I think it's the opposite team. One of the teams sign him, and then it's a straight trade.
Right.
I don't know.
They basically got to get him off, give him to another team, so that team can get rid of him.
Basically, he has to sign a contract, and then you can get traded. Right. Something like that. I don't know all the logistics behind it,
trade type thing or whatever like that.
But if they do a sign and trade, would you like Ben Simmons in New Orleans with Brandon Ingram and Zion?
Yeah.
Like that?
I would.
And then they got Steven Adams too.
Yeah, Adams still there.
I would like that.
And then Bledsoe still there.
Because right then and there, you could just go ahead and be a point guard. Pure point guard. Wouldn't have to worry about your shooting. Because you ain't got to be that second person in charge. They already got 2 stars that's their team,
Right.
You'll just be an asset. So, I think,
Ben Simmons come back to Louisiana, man.
I think
You had a good deal with LSU.
Don't say it like that. I think
What
that's
you mean?
Don't say it like that.
What you mean?
Don't push up the hype because he ain't. No, but it'll be a better look there.
Man, that boy a jump shot away from being LeBron James. So
What?
He a jump shot in the ring.
He a
You'll never get.
He a jump shot away from being LeBron
Rings.
James 2.0.
But rings, we ain't too much worried about. 2 minute rings.
Cause you gotta think about it, he plays just like LeBron, he just can't shoot.
We don't play just like LeBron in June.
That's what I'm saying. He's a jump shot away from being LeBron
So
2.0.
We can't make that comparison. We can make the comparison to Rondo. To what? To Rondo. He plays just like Rondo. He can rebound. He of the season. He could play defense. He just can't shoot.
Yo,
that
Rondo,
ball.
a bench player. This man ain't no bench player.
Boy, shut up.
Man, you saw Rondo ride the pine for George Paul and the Clippers. I mean, Paul George and the Clippers.
What
That's
happened?
probably why they didn't win, because they needed Rondo in the game.
What
We was
happened?
talking about George Paul and the Clippers.
George Paul?
Yeah.
You mean Paul George?
Huh? Who's that?
Anyway.
I'm just messing.
I bet he can make more free throws than Ben Simmons.
I'm just messing with you. Look, man, we're gonna take a quick break. What's wrong with you, man? We're gonna take a quick break. And we got some more hot topics to get into, so we'll see you guys on the other side of this break. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make more money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the show. What's up, fam? We're back from our short break. We got some more topics to get into. First off, we want to talk about Team USA basketball. They lost their first two exhibition games to Nigeria and Australia. They're currently playing, and they're up about 20 points on Argentina right now. Boy, what you think about this Team USA?
Man, I told y'all. Them boys offense got it.
Told that man.
I told you too.
Oh, I told y'all.
I told you too. I said
Go ahead.
they offense got to
Jim.
win their games.
But
Didn't
go
I
ahead.
say
We
that?
both told him basically, because he didn't agree with us. Go back to the tape. Go ahead.
Let me talk then.
Since cut you off.
You see that, huh?
So he got that bad, man. America, he got that bad.
You
bro.
got that middle chair. Feel like
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Exactly. I knew you were
Go
done.
ahead.
Listen, America. It was 2 games against 2 really tough opponents. Exhibition games, which are games that are not going to count once they go to Tokyo. We're missing 3 of our key players. It's 2 exhibition games. They haven't been playing together. They're playing teams that have been playing together for the last however many years. You got to think about the 3-point line is in, which makes everybody and their mama a better 3-point shooter. I mean, come on. Nigeria put up 60 points off threes. Now, if you extend that back to an NBA three-point line, that is not happening. So everybody gets better with a closer 3-point shot. Everybody can shoot the 3. Not making excuses, just being honest. So I'm not worried about this Team USA. They're obviously playing a lot better today against Argentina right now, who's the number 4 team in the world. So it shows us that we can play with the best of them with this roster. We're still missing Devin Booker, who's going to be a big contributor on the offensive end. We're missing Drew Holiday, who's going to be a big contributor on defense. We missed it in Middleton, who's going to be a big contributor on both ends of the floor. So I'm okay with them. They working. They getting they gelling. They getting their continuity together with each other. I'm not worried. I'm not in panic mode. So that's just me, the way I view it. You know, boy.
How can you prove that they not gonna shoot as good if the line was back to? You can't prove that. So that's your opinion.
What you mean? Everybody becomes a better 3-point shooter if the line is moved in. You got to think about that.
You can't say they're gonna be a worse 3-point shooter too if the line is going back too. Patty Mills is an NBA player.
I'm not talking Patty Mills. I'm just talking like
those are the people that's shooting it.
The guys. Oh yeah, Patty Mills ain't shooting.
But
Get 60 points by himself.
All I'm saying is
What
though,
I'm saying.
but you can't go off and just say they not gonna shoot good if the line was going back. That's
bro. The farther away, the harder the shot. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the excuse for Team USA?
What you mean?
If you done got closer, they ain't getting no day. They ain't shooting the ball better.
Man, you talked about
I
this
get it,
last
but
night.
I'm addressing your point. Everybody shoots the ball better when the 3-point line is closer. Right or wrong? They ain't.
What you mean?
You just said.
Bro, we just talked about this last night.
I
They're
understand
used to a farther shot, and so they shoot the ball harder. So when it gets closer, they got to learn how to pull back some. That's the part of FIBA basketball that they have to get used to.
The way I'm in
which is why the first two games.
The way I'm in this part of the segment for you make me mad is these stars are not the stars from 12 or 8. Meaning they're not owning up to the legacy of Team USA. Hold up. Meaning what I said was right. I don't see them balling the way they've been balling the last couple years. Didn't I say that last week? I mean,
but we can't fairly judge this team until Olympic play start. Is what I'm saying.
We're talking about
now.
We're talking about the 2 games that just recently passed. Right or wrong? Am I talking future wise? I'm talking now. I'm giving my opinion. I'm giving my opinion about what I've seen.
But you can't say that they don't compare or stack up to the rest of the teams until Olympics start.
Their start? Yes, I can. I'm comparing the 2 starts. What are you talking about?
But you can't compare. You can't say they don't live up to it if we ain't even got to Olympic play yet. We ain't even in Tokyo yet. We still in Las Vegas. We playing exhibition games to get started.
Hear with your ears, not your mouth.
I'm listening.
We're comparing starts. Okay.
No, you didn't say that. You said
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I came in talking about.
No.
Right or wrong?
No, you left it. You left it at they don't compare to they're not the 2012 team, they're not the 2018.
But Junior, but I got enough common sense not to judge them 10, 15 games ahead of the game and I ain't seen them play. I'm talking about what I'm seeing now. Their start now is not as good as they started the last 2 events. That's all I'm saying.
Well, say that then.
Common sense will tell you. You understand? What you talking about?
No, stop.
You get so defensive behind your boys or whatever like that.
I'm not getting defensive. I'm telling you the truth.
They're not leveling up right now to how they should be. They should be beating these teams. Period. I don't care what nobody say. You're a Team USA. You're a superstar. You beat these boys on their regular team. The other team players are not even star players, but Joe Ingles. What are you talking about? You should be beating.
But you can't just say we supposed to be beating these teams. These are good teams. These are pros. These are pros in their own. These are their pros in their own league. These teams have been playing together for years. They're just putting these boys in the NBA together for the first time. I'm not making an excuse. I'm telling you the truth.
Hear me out.
There's truth and there's excuses.
Okay, so what's
I'm laying on the truth side.
What's the difference between all of the years before? Have they played together? I'm asking. 2008, have they played together?
No, but see here. Listen to me. Here's the thing. You got to think about it. That if we send all those players, no, they're not going to lose. Of course they're not going to lose. But when you come down the level from the amount of players and the type of players that we send in, you got to give them a chance to build their chemistry. You got to think about it. You put Steph out there, you put LeBron, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and whoever at the 5. Nobody's going to beat that. Nobody's going to beat that. They can have the worst chemistry in the world. Nobody's going to beat that. But you got to look at the roster that we did put out there. You got to give them time to get together. You got to give them time to gel. And you got to think about it. Although most of them players already had Olympic experience. LeBron them played back in 2004. Although they didn't win it, they played with Iverson in 2004. They had Olympic experience. A lot of these guys don't have the Olympic experience. So this is KD who has Olympic experience. I don't even know who else has Olympic experience on this team. And you got to give them time to adjust and get to where they need to be, is what I'm saying. You got to look at the level of stars that we sent, and you got to say, okay, I see these are not our best players, but we still have like 4 or 5 of our top 20 best players out there. They got to get accustomed to Olympic play, and they got to get accustomed to playing with these other boys. That's just the truth of the matter.
Australia roster versus USA roster.
But you can't say that.
Just answer my question, Junior.
You can't say. I don't know the Australia roster. I can't say that.
Exactly. Who are these niggas? You know.
But see, that's the problem.
You get my point.
But no. But see, you look at it one way.
Hold on. I'm talking. Hold on. Do you get my point? Who are these niggas? No,
okay.
Hold on. He's answering me.
Go ahead.
He's answering me. Sit back. Who are these niggas? I'm asking you. Hold on. I'm asking you.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But do you watch Australian basketball?
Hold on.
That's why you don't know.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. But who is Team USA?
NBA.
You know.
Because he watches.
Hold on. You know of them, right? So if your team Australia. No, you're team Australia, and I'm Team USA. I'm known. We're known superstars or whatever like that. You know, we're not LeBron, but we're everybody on that team is leader on their team. You know what I'm saying? Your team, Patty Mills. You know, I think it was Joe Ingles, stuff like that. You NBA players. You know, you know them. So what rubs on you gonna rub down on your team. You're not stars. You know what I'm saying? But Zach LaVine, you know, KD, you're superstars. Why are you not beating this team? Huh? I'm talking to you. Why are we not beating y'all when you have two?
Probably because we got better team chemistry.
Okay, hold on. All right, so give it. I'm not arguing team chemistry. I'm arguing talent. It don't take a chemistry all the time to beat a good team.
Let me say this.
Hold on. Think about this. All you have to do, think about in 2008. Even though you have the experience and all that kind of stuff. 2008, none of the boys played together. None of them played together, but LeBron and Melo, and they weren't even playing. Like they weren't even contributing the same. D Wade was coming off the bench, so I mean everybody else came in not having a chemistry. They did the same thing this team do. You have a practices. You have all these camps and all this kind of junk, whatever like that. Do what you do best and ball.
It.
You know what I'm saying? Like your ball is like, bro. Like I don't like the argument that you get from somebody else saying these not our best guys.
How did I get this from somebody else? They're not our best guys.
Considering who they could have brought, they could have went got the third doggone string of basketball players. But these are considered our best guys. But like
these are not. Steph is not there. AD is not there. LeBron is not there. Our best players are not there. We have some of our greatest players. We have some good players there.
They better win.
And so take this analogy. Take this analogy. Think about college basketball. All the teams that have all them one and done superstars. They don't always win the championships because the teams that's been together that don't have as many talented all-stars, let me say, NBA players, let me say, number one draft picks on their teams, they still end up winning the March Madness because they got that consistency, they got the chemistry, and they play together. You got to think about like the Dukes and the North Carolinas of the world. Why they ain't win in Kentucky? Why they ain't winning the national titles now? Because the teams that are chemistry teams that have been together and been playing for the last 3 or 4 years, those are the teams that are taking the championships. It's not those teams with those one big name stars or these 2 or 3 big name stars that's just gonna leave after 1 year. Those are not the type of teams that are winning. It's team basketball, and you gotta think about it. Those players have been playing together. They know each other. These are not just blow off basketball players just because we don't know them. Because we don't watch overseas basketball. That's no knock against them. That's, us not knowing them is no knock against them. We can't knock them because we don't know them because we don't watch overseas basketball. We watch what we have here in the United States. So therefore we can't knock them because we don't know their names. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. Anyway, we moving on. Doughboy, talk to me, man, about Conor McGregor. He broke his leg in his last fight. He's lost, I think it's 3 of his last 4. Is Conor McGregor done?
Yes. As in, you talking about as in coming back and fight, or coming back and like win?
Yeah, like being himself, like winning.
Oh no, he's done. He getting old, rusty, and all. These upcoming new fighters, like they hungry than McGregor. I guess you could say. He done, man. He old and rusty. I don't think he could come back and dominate like how he used to be when he was younger. So, yeah.
Why you think that leg gonna hold up? That's my feeling.
If he do rehab, like if he take rehab serious, then he probably not gonna be 100, but I say 90%, about 90%. Because you gotta think about as he trying to get his leg back right, it's not gonna always be 100% as he fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he gonna be. I think he done.
McGregor's done.
Yeah.
McGregor's done. John Boy, McGregor's done.
Talking to him, okay. Was Paul George then?
That's a different sport.
I'm only asking a question, but like I don't mean to step on nobody's toes. I'm only asking a question. That's it. Was Paul George done? Did you look at Paul George as being done? Because it's to me, it's almost the same.
No,
different sport. I get it, but it's still the same. You both need your legs.
Right.
He has to jump. He has to, move around and kick. I get it.
Also, can I ask you?
Yeah, go ahead.
That dude from Louisville, when he broke his leg, was he done?
Did you see that type of injury though?
Right.
Did you?
Only different is his bone came out his leg.
Did you see that injury though?
Right,
you know
yeah, because his bone came out his leg.
Like that's different.
But
you know?
Greg was almost out of his leg though.
So instead of he is doing this, George is this. It's the same thing. It's just the opposite. It's the opposite injury.
I'll tell you, my concern with McGregor is how is his leg gonna hold up when people make that a part of the attack?
No, I'm only going at him because I know what he is.
Right, I know what you're saying.
So
yeah.
I think he's done too. Okay. I'm not disagreeing. I'm only saying.
Paul George is the GOAT though. You can't compare.
That's what I wanted to get at.
Basketball.
You can't say in your opinion. I feel you can't say McGregor's done without saying Paul George was done because he hasn't been the same yet.
Who?
Paul
George ain't been the same. He had he had one MVP season in OKC.
Stop.
I thought it would have been
when he was with OKC. He was up for MVP.
Okay. I thought you would have been like I thought you would have said Indiana.
Actually, in my opinion, the best ball George was when he was with Indiana.
When he changed to 13.
Yeah. He had good
14,
seasons, but he had an MVP season with OKC. That was his one, breakout season.
Back to my point. Cool. I just want to throw that out there so you can really see. It's hard for you to make that argument without saying Paul George is done. So if you gonna keep Paul George at his level and basically saying, you got to say he ain't done.
I said like this, like as in Ron Hawk said, with basketball, like they not gonna try and re-injure him like the way he was. Unlike
I get it.
It's a comeback. McGregor,
they gonna aim for that leg.
But they attack him because they know he can't move how he wants to on the defensive end as well.
You think so?
Paul George is not the defensive stopper he was in Indiana.
I mean, he lost the step.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with y'all point. Right. I think McGregor's done because that's what he's an attacker with his leg. By them attacking his leg, I was just making that point.
That's his game
for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I agree with y'all. I was just making that point towards you to see how it.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's his kicking leg. That's the leg he kicks with. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, shit.
Because
his back leg.
Poirier, the guy he was fighting, he said when he kicked him the first time and he checked the kick, he think he heard something crack then.
Dang.
Oh,
so. Well, no, the leg he kicked with. If he checked it, if he checked it, that means his right.
No, Poirier checked the kick. So
okay. So yeah,
McConnell threw the kick and he checked it, basically blocked it. That's their terms or whatever.
Stupid. I know what you meant, but the way you put it, I thought McGregor checked it as in
Poirier checked McGregor's kick, and Poirier said he thought he heard something popping in McGregor's leg.
I know that.
So he had already knocked that off the end.
That's way off the top. What about Dak Prescott? Is he shaking back from that injury?
Yeah, they back. He didn't trade account.
I know his leg was.
They getting ready for the season too.
All of them are like the same injuries. Like I said, they just either going in or out. Your boy Ware, I think his name was Ware. Something Ware from I think he played with Louisville. He had the worst injury ever. I mean, his leg was
his bone.
So I wouldn't compare that with these injuries like that.
That make my skin crawl thinking about that.
We
want to talk about that. Come on, Mark Boy K, man. We about to take another break. Some great conversation.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on the other side of this break.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make more money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the show.
What's good, family? We are back from our short break. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far. We're down to our last two topics of the evening, of the day, let me say, when you guys see this. So, last two topics of the day. Next topic, we're jumping over to football, crossing over to that football talk. So the question is, and I want you guys to be interactive. So any football fans, any NFL fans out there, I want you guys to please respond to this question because we'd love to see what you think. So the question is, which quarterback would you take to win you one game? All you need this quarterback to do is win you a game. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, or Tom Brady. So I'm going to say that again because I really want y'all to comment and be interactive about this. One quarterback to win you one game. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, or Tom Brady. Who want to kick this one off?
Go ahead.
I'm going to say Tom Brady. Yes, he's old, but Tom Brady is still clutch. Evident by the Super Bowl just a couple months ago. The boy still got it. He take care of his body well with that yoga and all that other stuff in the off season, so he's gonna be playing for a long time. And his arm strength still there when he needed to be. He's still in those clutch moments of the football game, making the plays that need to be made. Tom Brady is a beast. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And yeah, I think he's one of the most clutch quarterbacks of all time. And so if we end up being in a tight game, I know for sure I can count on Tom Brady. So I got to pull Thomas Edward Brady as my one quarterback.
Why you have to do all that?
No, what?
Like, say his full name. That man don't want people to know his good name.
Man, he's out there for the world to do.
Man.
Go ahead, somebody.
I'm gonna say Tom Brady too. I mean, he's the GOAT. Period. You know, like it's like you said, it's proof that he knows how to win. You know,
All right.
he takes his hits because he takes care of his body. So and then he barely get hit. To be honest with you, you know, because he gets the ball out so fast. But yeah, in a close game, man, I'm giving that ball to Tom Brady, the GOAT. Bro. I know he gonna get it. You know, to where it need to be. He gonna give us that good drive. You know, going down the field. You know. He gonna manage that clock, bro. You know, that's the main thing about, you know, clutch moments. Not moving too fast, but not moving too slow. He gonna do it just when he gonna scramble when he need to. You know, he gonna be the coach on the field. Period. You know, like when people call a football team theirs, he really call that football team his because he controls everything: the defense, the offense, the calls, everything. So yeah, Tom Brady, the GOAT, man, and that's all I want the ball with.
No, Tom Brady. Man, like y'all say, he the GOAT, you know, come in through clutch. I'm talking about 2 minutes, 1 minute, you know, making unbelievable passes you didn't even think that he's going to throw, you know, and also, you know, with the coaches, they going to make sure Tom Brady got a good O-line. They going to always make sure he got an O-line.
Every way.
So, you know, that's even better. That's even giving him giving him the option to either throw it or to give you an extra 5 to 6 yards. Right. Either way, he gonna come in clutch, win that game. That man, like last season, gave Tampa Bay their first Super Bowl. That's GOAT. That's GOAT mentality.
Now, I just finished praising this man, so I don't.
I'm gonna give you like I don't know what. I'm about to tell you another whole boy.
But this Tampa team was kind of like a super team. They were kind of stacked. I don't want to hear all that. This Tampa team was stacked.
What you talking about?
Tom Brady. You know, I've been giving him his flowers, but this team was This Tampa team
But
was
it took
stacked.
him to win it though, bro. Like,
You know what
come
I'm
on,
saying?
man.
It was stacked.
It took him to win it.
Yeah, but it took Patrick Mahomes not having his 2 offensive linemen to win that game too. You know what I'm saying?
You hypocrite.
I'm not being a hypocrite.
No.
No. Listen to me. Because what he was just saying how how Brady won the Super Bowl. He had a super team. This Tampa Bay team was like the 2012 Miami Heat. You know,
Man, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't disrespect them.
What you mean?
Don't disrespect the Miami.
What you mean?
Don't disrespect them.
That was a super team.
I let you talk about Joe.
They ain't have a super team?
That wasn't a super team.
No.
How? And Chris Bosh had just came from leading his team. He
Dude.
was leading his team.
That wasn't no super
that
team.
was his team.
If y'all want to talk about
LeBron-
super team, we can talk about
Ray
super
Allen.
team. But y'all gonna get
Right,
off Miami Heat.
Ray Allen, like
Y'all gonna get off Miami Heat. And that's just playing. We talking about football right now. So let's stick on
He
football.
was making a point.
I was making a comparison.
No. This is not. No.
I was making a point, G.
Y'all can get off the court. The Lakers. I don't know what year.
What Lakers?
Karl Malone, Kobe
It
Bryant,
didn't succeed.
Carl Bryant,
It didn't
Man,
Garrett
them
Payne.
boys
That's
was
different.
old,
They were washed up and old.
I don't care.
They were
We
washed
talking
up and
about
old.
super team.
They were washed up and
Gee,
old.
you
That
talking
don't
about
count.
super
That
team.
don't count.
GP and Karl Malone
And
was
then-
not the same players.
Come on.
That
Y'all
don't-
want me to
that
name
don't
some
count.
more?
That don't count.
You want me to name some
Go
more?
ahead.
Go ahead, try your best. You
I
can't.
ain't bet.
You can't.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Exactly.
Give me-
You continue.
No.
Anyway, man,
Y'all gonna get off
let me
Miami
make
Heat.
my point, man.
I don't care, dog. I don't care.
Let me make my
Big
point,
man
man.
living.
Can I make my point?
Big man living.
Can I make my point?
All right, let me ask you a question. Like, when y'all look at super team, y'all talking about top 5? Like, or like what?
What you mean?
Cause like,
I mean, this team went and got all the best players and put on their team.
who, Miami Heat? No, Julian, stop it.
Dwayne
LeBron,
Wade?
hold on. This already D Wade's team.
Okay.
Add on was LeBron and Chris Bosh.
You can
Chris
start
Bosh.
with
Wait.
LeBron.
LeBron and Chris Bosh. Plus they add Ray Allen. Everybody, they just had a better
That's
chemistry.
considered a super
No,
team.
no.
All you need is 3 to make a super team. That's
But then again, you can put Golden State.
Golden
They
State
did
was
this.
a
What are you
super
talking
team.
about?
All
we
right,
not-
still.
we not
but
fighting
I'm
that.
just saying, get off them boys.
If you're gonna do Golden State, you have to do LeBron them because
Wait,
that's, you know
well, how did I disrespect them by calling them a super team?
that's what it is.
That's all I
That's-
said.
that
I
wasn't
didn't
a
say
super
that.
team.
That was a good chemistry team that won
Couldn't have
two.
been a,
Wait.
Couldn't have been too good of
So,
a team
let
because
me-
they lost to the Mavericks in 2011.
Let me tell
They
you.
just
With a
started.
non-
They just started. They
Against
just
a
started.
non-super team.
They just
Let
started.
me tell you.
No, you ain't gotta tell me nothing.
LeBron, Chris Bosh,
them boys
and
came
D
on
Wade by themselves made up a super team. Just by themselves, and then you kick in Ray Allen. That's just
That's it.
just
That's your super team, boy.
No.
yeah.
So
No,
what?
because you gotta think
You-
about
you-
Ray
you-
Allen was old.
He won y'all championship.
No,
How is he
he-
not? What are you
Well,
talking about?
Ray Allen was still shooting. What are you talking about?
That's all he had to do. What
I'm
are you
just
talking
saying,
about?
I'm just saying, y'all gonna get off the Miami Heat.
I never got on them. You did.
No,
this.
y'all talking about they're a super team.
They are.
No, they wasn't.
They were.
No, they wasn't. They had good team chemistry.
Boy, you sound
No.
this is retarded right now.
No.
I don't know what.
No.
What's wrong? You,
What?
Ain't nothing
Boy,
wrong.
you sound retarded.
Ain't nothing wrong.
What?
Ain't nothing wrong.
That ain't even fixing.
They wasn't.
Come on.
They wasn't a super team.
I need y'all to not only answer that question about the quarterback. Man, scratch that. You ain't even got to answer
I
that.
don't want to talk about that no more.
Comment and let us know, basketball fans that watch this show,
Common
that
sense people.
sees
Common
this
sense people.
episode,
I got common sense.
That's you. I'm talking about people
that
that
sees
understand it.
this
That was y'all
segment.
Miami Heat. That was all.
Comment if you think the Miami Heat was a super team or if they wasn't.
What is it?
LeBron James.
Let us know what y'all
D-Wade
think.
And Chris Bosh plus Ray Allen.
D Wade was already a
That's that team.
superstar.
That's not a super-
Got him a ring without
Not a superstar.
LeBron James, so that he's already a superstar. Chris Bosh was a superstar, leading the
Raptors.
Toronto Raptors, and then LeBron James
Was the guy.
was a superstar. People say the best player in the league. How is that not
Not a super team.
What's a super team one? And then we can move
What's
on.
your definition?
At least five superstars.
It'll never be that. Come on now, bro. Come on.
on
I
now.
just said common
We
sense.
gonna get
bro. You
five
ain't-
Dude.
They don't never let that happen.
Oh, Ray Allen's not no superstar.
I didn't say he
When
was.
We not saying a superstar team. We saying a super team. You have a good elevated amount of talent on one team. That's all it is.
Miami, he's not.
What you don't call a super team?
Stop.
What you don't call a super team is the Boston Celtics. They call them a big three because they're three big name stars. They wasn't in their prime. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul were in their prime.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
You said
They were a big three. Don't do it.
That-
You
what?
talking about the Celtics?
Oh,
What you talking about? They're the big three. That's different.
But I'm saying though, you said that wasn't a super team.
No, that's a big three.
Sure?
It's a big difference.
And you,
All right,
and you
go
see
ahead.
how that?
Hold
and you
on.
Did you see how I explained it? Because
Hold on.
that three big name
Go
stars,
ahead.
it wasn't a super team because
Name
they weren't in their prime.
Name them.
KG,
Mhm.
oh, Paul Pierce,
Oh.
oh, Ray Allen,
Oh,
LeBron James.
If
Hold on.
If you want to do that,
hold on. LeBron James,
young.
Dwayne Wade,
Yeah.
Chris
then-
Paul.
Y'all
But
niggas-
no, here's the point I was gonna make. So if Boston's big three players are considered a big three, right? If you take one of those big players from that big
I'm
three
done with this
and
conversation.
add it to the big three in Miami,
What is that?
what you want to call it, the big four? What you want to call it, the big four? That's what you want to call it?
They're not a super team.
You want to call it the big
All right,
four?
all right.
Would that
Oh
that
my
sound
God.
better to you?
Oh my
Big four
God. This
sound better
is-
to
They're
you?
not a super team.
Lord help him, Jesus. Pray for my little brother.
I'm good.
Pray for
Y'all
my
the one
brother.
that need help.
Pray for my little
Lord, help the baby.
Help.
Help.
What's next, brother? We got to get out of here. What's
Oh
next,
man.
What's next?
Oh
Boy, you done made me lose my focus.
man, this dude, he was. Oh man. Y'all, we want to talk about one guy that we.
Can we do more than one, man? I got three.
Shoot.
Well, I'll give my main, and then I'll throw in some honorable mentions. How about that? That's fair.
That's fun.
All right.
One guy that didn't win an NBA championship that we wish would have won one. Go ahead.
Charles Barkley. I feel like, in my opinion, he's the only one of that era that left without one that I would consider great. You know, we could say Patrick Ewing, but
Right.
you know, I knew he was more. But think about Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, Magic, Bird, like they're, you know what I'm saying. Then you got Charles Barkley, who's right under them. I'll be feeling bad for him, and I know it don't affect him, but as a fan from far off, he needed that, bro. And of course, you run into Jordan, you're not gonna get that, you know.
All right.
If he would have got that year 94, 95, he would have got him one. But you know, he wasn't getting that. But Charles Barkley is my guy. You know, I wish he would have got one.
You said you had.
Oh, I don't know if you want me to wait now, but Reggie Miller. You know, those are my honorable mentions. And Allen Iverson. I wish they would have got one. You know.
Good one.
I was gonna say AI, but I changed my mind. I wanted Derrick Rose. When he was in his prime.
Yeah. You were balling, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga was nice.
Like when I tell you that, like
11.
didn't
No,
scare
he was-
to go in the lane. I don't care who was in the paint. You know, that nigga was really like a explosive point guard. You know, well, he didn't have the best 3-pointer, but
He had Steph Curry and
And
the
then-
rest but beat.
At that time in the league, you didn't need, you know, that wasn't
Right.
what the game wasn't in that 3-point shooting
Yeah.
phase as it
They had
was.
shooters, but it was still that mid-range dominant big man league.
and
Right.
then with the up and under, always getting through traffic. He gonna finish through traffic.
Of course, like everybody else, he ran into LeBron. You know,
Oh,
I think
yeah, in the playoffs, like he ran into LeBron. That's why he couldn't get over the hump.
I think he ran into
Who they-
LeBron
who they-
twice, and then he got hurt or something like that. I honestly think he would have been the face of the league. I think he would have been the best player in the league over Braun if he had stayed healthy. Hot take.
That's hard. There,
Hot take.
that's hard. I wouldn't go there for.
I think he. I think he would have been the best player in the league.
I would go there for.
I'm serious, cause dude, he But you gotta think about it. What he was doing, that was in his first few seasons. He hadn't even reached his prime.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? He hadn't even reached the best years of his career. That was
Think about
that
it.
was at the beginning of his
him
career.
still growing. Plus, if LeBron would have kept growing, come on, you wasn't going. It wasn't gonna match up, dog.
Man, I don't know.
His time would have been over with Steph coming right up on him too, anyway. So whether he stayed injured or not, Steph changing the game, he was never gonna be the face of the league because Steph's the face of the league now.
I don't know.
Even injured because he did so much for the game.
I don't know.
You know?
I think he would be the best player. That's a hot
Tell you
take.
what.
But my guy that I wish would have won a championship is Carmelo Anthony, man.
That's what I was
Oh,
supposed to say.
I've always been a fan of Melo, man.
Out of the big four, he the only one that's missing.
Yeah.
I know that's it.
Banana
The
boat
meme
boom.
said,
Banana boat
they
boom.
said, if Chris Paul get a ring, we got one more mission to do next year. But they talking about him getting signed to the Lakers.
So actually, man, Chris Bosh wasn't even supposed to be in that big three. It was supposed to be Wade, LeBron, and Melo. Oh, well, no, I ain't even
Back to
going.
this again.
I ain't gonna even bring it up. But I'm just
That would've
saying,
been a super.
Bosh wasn't supposed to be there. That was supposed to be Melo's spot. But Melo
Too
took
bad, so sad.
Melo took the money in New York.
He's stupid.
The man want the money.
Back then, it wasn't about chasing rings.
And
it
that's
was
the
about
thing.
getting money.
That's what a lot of players mess up in the league. They chase the money. Man, forget the money. I'm gonna get the rings.
Facts.
I mean, cause you getting paid. You get
rings get you bigger money. Rings get you bigger money too.
Yeah, but
you have a better chance of getting the Hall of Fame when you got rings.
No.
no, you can make it with.
You
Here,
can.
okay, so
Charge ball.
let me say this.
I'm just saying, like, if you got, if you got
Yeah,
rings.
that'll put
I
some
see what
extra-
you're saying.
that'll put some extra
I see what you're
Like,
saying.
for example, like if you trash, when you chase the money, but you could be trash and got like 4 rings though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, Robert Horry. You right.
But
you
see,
right.
and that's the thing. Robert Horry not in the
He's not in the Hall of Fame. He's
Who?
not.
But Robert Horry.
Robert Horry. Horry, dude.
Ori, Robert.
But yeah, that's the point. So rings don't guarantee you a thing because
They
that
don't
nigga,
guarantee
that
you
nigga
Hall of
got
Fame.
7. Who? Robert Horry. We got 7, 5.
7.
He got 7.
Got more than Jordan.
He got more than Jordan.
Hey,
He still ain't in there
Hey,
because
this
he
Hall
wasn't,
of Fame.
you know,
He probably was just a
No,
No.
but he made some big
he
shots.
played his part. Like
They call him big.
role player?
They call him Big Shot Rob.
Bob.
Cut.
who he play for?
Big shot Bob.
Robert, dude.
Big shot Bob.
Who that was?
Bob?
Who he play for?
Why not Rob?
You know, if you know that they call Roberts Bob for some reason, real talk.
I'm gonna call you Big Shot Rob.
Okay, well, I
Wait,
know
who he play for?
He played for the Spurs. Played for the Lakers.
You got to start with the Rockets, baby. That's who he won his first one
Played
with.
for
First
the
two.
Rockets.
That was in the 90s.
Now he played for the Lakers in the 2000s.
Big shot Bob.
Oh, I know who that is. I know who that
Oh,
is.
so
Wow.
he started like
But yeah,
He played for the Lakers.
yeah.
I just said that.
Oh.
But-
Did he win with the Lakers?
Yeah, he made one of the cut your shot in the Lakers.
I guess the Sacramento.
He played the 4 or the 3, huh?
Sacramento Kings.
4.
5 to the 6.
Yeah.
30. But yeah,
He
so
said to
it
the
don't,
6?
it don't. Who? I said 4, 5 to a certain extent.
Oh, I thought you said
But
4,
yeah,
5,
they don't guarantee you all the fame. So, but yeah, Melo is a good choice. Like,
But to his other point, what I was getting ready to say about Melo, I kind of understand grabbing your money versus that ring. You gotta think about it, man. I don't remember exact contract, but man, they offered this man like maybe $100 million.
yeah.
You
Melo
go,
banking out there.
You go turn that down, a chance to set your family up for
Check,
the
please.
rest of your life.
Hey, I wish we could talk to Carmelo and see what's his opinion.
What do you mean?
Would
He tell you he chose the money.
No, I'm saying like as he older now, like would he have choose to go on a Miami Heat team or still
He
would
probably would have stayed with the money because now you can set your family up for life.
His son is set up for life.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
set up for life. Cause you gotta think about it. Not all of them, cause some of them have like advisors and all these stuff. But some of these millionaires and basketball players, they do stupid stuff with their money. They buy stupid things and things that they don't need. But what happens is, if I go and I get me $100 million contract, right, from the New York Knicks, I could take all that money that I've used before and live off that and set that $100 million up for my son.
Right.
And
Cause you're not finna spend no $1 million like that.
100 million, man.
but you gotta think about it. They spend millions of dollars on chains and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, watches. Mello is a wine head, so he got all them old wines. So he's spending almost millions of dollars on his wine collection. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, $1 million is a lot to us.
Right.
But to them that already
Yeah,
have
man.
it,
That's like
You gotta-
get money for the jet.
right? And
Oh, that's so cool.
jets, to fly them private jets, man, that's almost $1 million for fuel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
For what?
For gas.
Ride?
Just for
one
gas.
Ride? One ride? Or like
It
for-
depends on how far
yeah.
that fuel take you. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked it up not too long ago. Man, I'm talking about half $1 million to get some gas in it. So I mean, you know, I understand why he took the money. You know what I'm saying, for his family and for the future of his kids.
It's
and
still
stuff.
time for him to jump on somebody's bandwagon.
And his side piece.
You know? It's time for him. He can get a ring some type of.
Yeah, he still has a
it's
chance
possible.
to.
He better get on with the Laker train.
No.
That ain't guaranteed.
Lakers ain't getting no more
That ain't
championships.
guaranteed. Lakers ain't winning no more.
Lakers
Okay.
done.
Lakers ain't winning no more.
You think they gonna get Damian Lillard?
No.
Damian Lillard ain't even Portland, but you know what?
Well, man, it's been another great episode. As we mentioned earlier, this is our we're heading up to this is our mid-season finale. We're getting ready to end this thing in a couple weeks here. Just to take a little short break. We'll be back to kick off the NFL season. Like I said, we got about 3 more episodes before our 3 or 4 more episodes before we take a little short vacation break or whatever. So again, man, we just thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I personally think this is our best one. I think we get better and better as the week goes. Any final words for the people, fellas, or y'all good?
You know, keep liking and supporting us, man. Keep sharing, man. We appreciate all of those.
Continue wearing your mask, wash your hands, 6 feet under.
We laughing, but we serious.
I mean 6 feet away.
We laughing, but he's serious. He's serious. Agreed. The numbers have spiked in some areas, so like you said, yeah, keep wearing your mask. We are okay. That's why we're able to sit so close. But yeah, I still want you to do that. But yeah, man, even if COVID goes away, keep that 6 feet apart, man. Give people their space. You don't like people all up in your space anyway. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Remember, continue to like, subscribe, comment. Please, I want you guys to be interactive on this episode because we got some good questions that I want to see you guys' response to. Yeah, thank you for the support. And remember, keep your head up.